everyone, it's Taurus for Looms here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the awesome Julienne bracelet. This bracelet was created by the absolutely amazing @Lumania0304. You guys should definitely check out her account. The supplies you'll need is you will need a hook. Today I'm going to be using my metal tipped hook. You can use a double-ended crochet hook if you would like, but we're only going to be flipping a total of 4 bands, so it's very easy to do on the metal tipped hook. Now, you're going to need 3 or more colors, and if you want to do the blinged version, what you're going to want to do is have 18 blinged beads, and they're going to want to be between 4 to 6 millimeters, so you want to keep it really small because otherwise it'd be way too stretched out. And for all my colors today, I'm going to be using opaque turquoise, opaque ocean blue, and then electric glow, and as you can see, I used white in this one. You really can't see the white that much, so, but if you're doing the non-blinged, you're really going to see it because that's that caramel band. So I just did that one because it was extra stretchy for my beads. You will also need 1 C-clip to close it off. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Today I'm going to be doing the bling version on camera with you, but it's very easy to follow along if you're doing the unbling version, because all you're going to be doing is pulling a non-blinged band through. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you're going to take your red bands and your pink bands, and you're going to take that and make a cap band and pull 2 of those bands through, making sure they're perfectly aligned, so that way you can decipher which band is the middle and which band is the outside, so that way your bracelet looks a little cleaner. You want to take what is your caramel or your white band. This is going to be an unblinged one, otherwise, because it's really congested at the top, and it won't look very good if you do that with a blinged band. So you take it here, and then you're going to pick up the middle band. So you're not going to pick up the outside ones, but you're going to pick up the middle ones. Place that back on. And then you're going to take what's going to be your teal or your Fairy Pastel Sweets orange, and you're going to pull it through the first 2 bands, and then you're going to pick up those 2 and then reattach this one. Then you're going to take this side of the band and you're going to flip it over the hook, so that way it looks like this. Now be very careful that this band stays in front. I like to pull mine out a lot, so that way it's a lot easier. Then you're going to pull one of your pink bands through again, and you're going to pull that through the first 3 bands, and then close it off. Now we're going to repeat that on the other side. You're just going to flip your bracelet, and you're going to attach the 4 bands. You're going to take what is the turquoise band, and you're going to pull it through these 2, reattach these, and then flip this over. And then I like to just give it a good tug so that way it's really loose, because if you don't, the band will just keep falling off and you'll have to redo that step a bunch of times. You pull that through, and now we are ready for the next step. What we're going to do is, using the same colors, we're going to use a blinged one, and you're going to take that, if I can get it there, you're going to take it and you're going to pull it through all of these bands here, and then you want to reattach it to your hook, but to make sure that this bead is in the middle, you're going to flip these 2 bands so that it's here in the middle, and if you were doing this, you wouldn't have to do that step. Now you're going to take it off and you're going to pick up the 2 middle bands, just like we did, 2 middle bands here, then reattach this. So it should look like this. So now you're going to grab the turquoise loop on this side, and you're going to grab a turquoise band, and you're going to pull it through the first 3 bands. Now you're going to attach the first 2, which is that electric blue and that dark ocean, and then you're going to do just like we did before, take this band and loop it over, like that. But now you don't have to worry about this band slipping because it's not the beginning. So you're going to take that ocean band, just like we did before, and pull it through the first 3 bands. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this. So you go through here, attach the 4, that electric one there. So now you're going to take the the turquoise, and you're going to pull that up. You're going to take this turquoise band again, pull it through the first 3, pick up these 2 bands, reattach this, and then pull this one over there like that, and then take an ocean band and pull it through. And that literally is the entire sequence. It's so easy and it's really fun and quick to make. So we'll go ahead and go to the next step. The next step is taking that beaded band, and you're going to pull it through. Now this is where, of course, this was the non-blinged one. So it would be my caramel, and then I flip these 2 over. That way it makes it easier when you go to grab these bands. The 2 middle bands. Grab those. Now you're going to grab this turquoise band again. So it's going to be hanging out, so it's really easy to decipher which is the band, pull the turquoise through those 3, pick up the 2 bands. I always end up grabbing that one by accident. Take this band and loop it over. Take your ocean and then pull that through and then flip. This is why I'm not using a double-ended crochet hook, but you can if you think that's easier. But just using the 4 bands is quite simple for me. Now you're going to take the band that you looped over, so it fell way down there. Sometimes that happens, but don't be scared if that happens because all it did was kind of like just fall down. So loop that over, then take your ocean and pull it through. So we're just going to keep repeating that step until we've reached the desired length of the bracelet. This bracelet is super easy to do. I love how it's easy and quick. So you can make them in like 10 minutes once you really get the pattern down. These over. Sometimes it doesn't always want to go over, but you just kind of, if you have your fingernail, it makes it easier. So now grab the 2 middle bands. You always want to grab the 2 middle and then grab that loop there. Take that and pull it through. Grab these 2 bands, place that back on, and loop it over. Then I'll grab my ocean, pull it through the 3. Take this, pinch it, and flip it. So you'll always be grabbing like 3 of the same color and then 1 of a different color, which is going to be your center band. Grab that loop. Take this and pull it through the first 3. Grab these 2 bands, place it back on. Now take this loop and do it over like that, and grab your ocean and pull it through. So you will just keep repeating this step until you reach the end. I'm going to go ahead and finish mine off camera. If you are not quite sure what to do, you can just go ahead and rewind and watch the previous instructions. I'll be back to show you how to end it. Once you have completely finished your bracelet, it should look something like this. It's where you'd add the bead. You're going to pick up that turquoise band, take 1 band, slide it through the 3 bands there. And you'll flip it, pick up this turquoise band and pull, oops, there we go, and pull this through these 3. And then what I like to do is just go ahead and C-clip this. You could add another band, but I like to go ahead and C-clip those 4. So now your bracelet is complete. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like this bracelet, please give it a big thumbs up as well. And don't forget, if you make this, to tag me and the designer at Lumania0304 on Instagram. You could hashtag the bracelet name and our usernames. And so yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.